Hello everyone, I'm here with another video, and in this I'll be working on one of the games of Vladimir Simagin. And in this game he played black pieces. Let me flip the board. Yeah, he played black pieces, and he played dragon. When I was looking for the games of dragon in which some interesting ideas are involved. So that's where I found this game. In this, he went for a sacrifice of exchange for minor piece and 2 pawns. Later, complications continued, and further he got a kind of imbalanced metal condition, like 4 pawns versus a minor piece for opponent. So at the end, so you'll only see what happened. Okay. All right, let me continue the game. So here game continued with e4, c5, knight f3, d6, d4, cd4, knight d4, knight f6, knight c3, g6, dragon. Bishop e3, bishop g7, f3, castling, queen d2, nc6. Here, bishop c4, pawn g4, and triple O. These three are the main continuations. Let me show you. g4 is also playable. Triple O is also playable. Bishop c4 is also playable. These three are the main continuations are there. So in the game, white player played pawn g4. So nowadays the main line is bishop e6, and different options are played, but bishop e6 is the main line. But in this game, black player played Simagin played knight takes d4, bishop takes d4 followed by bishop e6, and here triple O. After triple O, queen a5. So now after queen a5, now black is ready to get both the rooks on the queen side, and here king b1 is played. Okay, and there is a threat from white's point of view. After king b1, white is planning to play nd5, discard attack on the queen, followed by typical tactics, knight into e7, knight into f6, that kind of. Nd5 is the typical tactics, discard attack. Okay, so here black played rook f8. Now nd5 is not working because after queen into d2, okay, let me show you. nd5 is not working because after queen into d2, knight into e7 check is not coming up, because king f8 will attack the knight when capture the queen, and knight is lost. But in the, if black rook is on f8, then that nd5 and into e7 id is working, because black will not have the option of playing king f8, right? So that's why black immediately played the rook to c8, that is f rook to c8. And here, so a3 is better continuation, but white played h4. After h4, rook takes c3. Now there is a threat of capturing on a2, but this, it doesn't lead to checkmate for white, but here black will get some compensation for the exchange sacrifice. Queen into c3 forced, because bishop into c3, pawn into c3 allows uh, queen into a2 followed by mate. So that's why queen into c3, then queen into a2, king c1, and here bishop takes g4. Now pawn takes g4 and knight into e4 kind of moves will come up, right? So that's fine. Okay, so now after pawn takes d4, directly knight into f4 is not so great continuation, because queen a3. Now there is no check from black's point of view, so that's why first he played queen a1 check, king d2, only then knight into e4, king e1, because if king go to some other square, queen into rook is coming up, right? So, and here queen into rook, king into knight into c3 is there, but immediately, but maybe queen into rook may not be so correct move. Okay, this is this looks nice move. Yeah, rook into queen, then bishop into d4. This is the game continuation, and here bishop g2, because pawn takes c3 is not working because of bishop takes c3, king moves away, and maybe f2 or e2, bishop and a1 with so many pawns up for black. So that's why he played bishop g2. Now there is a threat of capturing pawn into knight, because after bishop into king moves away, bishop into a1 is answered by rook into. But he played knight to b5. Now threat is to capture on b2 and c3. After c3, of course, knight takes c3, pawn takes c3, bishop takes c3, king f2, bishop takes a1, rook takes a1, and here pawn a5, bishop takes b7, rook a7. After this move, white lost on time, but this position is clearly favorable for black, because there are how many pawns? 1 second. 3, 4, 5, 6 versus 2. That means 4 pawns for a piece. That is more than sufficient compensation for the um, sacrificed exchange. That means he gave the piece and he got 4 pawns in return. So this is a good compensation. But the game continuation was really awesome after rook takes c3, right? So, all right. I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and you might have understood these ideas clearly well. If you are not, please go through the video again and practice all these moves in your chessboard. So that is necessary if you want, if you are really serious about the game, and if you are really serious about improving your game, and you can use these ideas in your own games if you practice on chessboard. That will really help you. Hmm? Thank you. See you in next video. Bye.